I have received probably the best compliment anyone could get in Call of Duty, and that was me being called a reverse booster a couple of videos ago. And I was thinking about how skill-based matchmaking has messed up the Call of Duty community so much to the point where if someone gets over like a 1 KD ratio, people are quick to jump and be like, oh, they're reverse boosting. And just for proof, in this video, I will show me searching for a match of combined arms and then me loading in the players inside of the game itself with leaderboards and stuff like that. But there's some things I wanted to talk about in this video as well, just about skill-based matchmaking in general and how reverse boosting and session joining has affected Call of Duty's community overall. And I was going to throw a face cam in this video and a webcam like you guys have been really enjoying in the past couple of videos, but I got my second COVID shot yesterday and I feel like absolute death. So we're just gonna go with the standard commentary today. Anyway, for those who don't know what reverse boosting is when you purposely die and keep killing yourself over and over in Call of Duty. So the SBMM format and matchmaking system puts you in less skilled lobbies so you can get better gameplays. Now, there is easy ways to actually tell if someone is reverse boosting. You can actually go to COD tracker websites and then you just put in their gamer tag and you can see all of their previous matches, how well they did, what their KD is, and their stats overall. And one thing I've always tried doing is showing my leaderboard, so if people really were that uptight about me reverse boosting, they could always, if they wanted to, go to those COD tracker websites and see who's playing in my games. But one thing I've noticed is so many people will complain about reverse boosting. Like the second anyone does good in Cold War, people are always quick to say you're reverse boosting, and yeah, it's just not fun whatsoever. And I understand why. Skill-based matchmaking has led people to believe that because it's so strong in Cold War that there's no good players out there. And for context, I play Call of Duty maybe 3-4 hours a day on Cold War every single day. So, and I have been doing it since the start of the game. I think I have like 8 days in-game playtime in multiplayer alone. And I've been playing COD since 2009 consistently every year. So I think players that are well experienced are going to get the most of this, because skill-based matchmaking and the matchmaking system in Cold War is leading people to believe that no one can be successful anymore. One comment that I absolutely enjoyed and actually sparked my idea for this video was on the No More Yearly COD video, and someone said, how do you get a VTOL chopper gunner and gunship all in the same life? You must be reverse boosting to be able to get in bot lobbies. And it just shows how drastically Call of Duty has changed over the years. And even in Warzone, if someone hits a crazy shot or kills you really fast or is just good at the game, people are so quick to call them hackers just because they don't want to believe that they died to someone better than them. And this whole competitive aspect of gaming in general has just forced this weird kind of like shadow over the entire community where good players are either cheating, hacking, reverse boosting, session joining, or something where they're not getting legit lobbies anymore. And there are people that actually do reverse boost and that actually sit back, and you know, we've seen YouTubers over the years like Swag, and I honestly am not really in tune with a lot of the Call of Duty community's YouTubers that are bigger in subscribers and that always pub stomp and stuff like that, but all of them have come out saying they've reverse boosted and whatnot. And I understand skill-based matchmaking ruins the game while you're grinding camos, but myself personally, I've never actually experienced SBMM in Cold War where it's absolutely ruined my experience. Sure, I'll get into some lobbies where I'll have like 15-20 deaths and maybe like 40-50 kills, but it's not all the time. And I think a main issue is joining in a session late. Like if you're ever searching for a domination match or any game mode in the game, odds are with how Cold War's matchmaking works, you usually join a match in progress. And by the time you join, usually teams are completely set up with how the game is playing, and you're joining in late and you're not going to have a lot of knowledge of how the game has gone so far and how the enemy team and your team is playing. So it's difficult to pick up when you join in late. And one thing that I do is if I join in a session that is halfway through or more, I just back out and try to find a new one altogether. I really enjoy starting matches from scratch because I feel like I have the advantage, because I can get to the parts of the map where I dominate and I can get high kill streaks and just predict spawns. If I can join in a game and do that, I have no issues whatsoever. But if I join in late, one, there's not a lot of time left to play, so chances of me getting AC 130s and all of these high score streaks are just bare minimal because there's only like 2 to 3 minutes left to play in the game. But if I start off fresh, I just absolutely dominate. And I don't always do extremely well. Like in my videos, at least for the past month, I think I've dropped like 1 or 2 gunships in every video, but that's not every single game for Call of Duty for me. I'm gonna pick the best videos and the best gameplay possible for background gameplay, because who's gonna want to watch me die 20 times and only get 40 kills when you guys can have a commentary video where I talk about whatever I want to talk about or whatever the topic is, and you guys can watch some kick-ass gameplay where I'm dropping gunships and just dominating a lobby. And it's literally only an issue because of SBMM, and I don't think SBMM is as strong as everyone says it is, but I do understand it's there and it is a lot stronger than it should be. I've made tons of videos in the past ranting about SBMM, but I think the fact that SBMM is more active in today's Call of Duties, people are quicker to find an excuse for them doing bad overall. Like if you looked at Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, if someone was doing good in those games, you just knew they were a good player. And if you were getting pub stomped yourself and you were consistently dying over and over again, you knew that the players on the other team were just better than you. And if you were the opposite and you were pub stomping the other team, you just know that you're better than those other players. But just because there's this weird stigma of good players, if they're successful, are either cheating or doing something to find an advantage, which there definitely is players in the community that are cheating and are finding these methods to work around SBMM. It's so easy to just point fingers at everyone and say, hey, you're not playing legit because the way you're playing and being successful isn't what I'm doing. So I'm going to find a way to call that out. And I think that ties in general way Call of Duty is just getting so much hate in general, and just games in general. Like in modern gaming, everyone's so quick to point out what's wrong rather than what's right. It's just the trend. Everyone would rather be negative than positive towards a game, just because that's what gets more attention and that's what gets most of the conversation. But I have to agree, I completely understand why everyone is quick to say sometimes that someone's hacking and someone is reverse boosting, because it happens so often, especially within Warzone. Everyone will be quick to say, hey, this person's hacking. And even I have been guilty of saying, just when I die, oh, this person's hacking if they hit like a really nice snipe or are just a good player with good accuracy. Like, and the issue is it's not the player's fault that this is a thing. It's an Activision issue that is Activision caused, because there's no anti-cheat for Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Warzone. And because SBMM is so strict, there's people that reverse boost and session join on the daily for just try to get easier lobbies just to play the game. And I get it. It sucks, but I understand it. I still don't think it's right that people do hack and reverse boost, but I understand it to some extent. The hacking, I don't understand, but the reverse boosting, I do. And it sucks, and I hope they fix it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I just wanted to make this video to just clear the air, because there have been a lot of comments on recent videos asking if I've been reverse boosting or session joining or whatever. And the only session joining I can ever think of doing is when my friends are playing games and I want to party up with them and they're playing like Prop Hunt or 12v12 or something, and I'm just joining their game and then whatever. I mean, they're all good Call of Duty players too, so it's not like we're going to be put in like absolute bot lobbies just by joining one another. And of course, there are game modes where SBMM is like almost negligible and not noticeable. If you guys play 12v12 or Combined Arms or Fireteam Dirty Bomb, because those games require so many players and they're not the most popular game modes, there is lots of people from variable skill levels throughout the game that are all funneling in the matchmaking to those games. So if you ever want a different Call of Duty experience and you liked how Ground War played during like the golden era Call of Duties, try those games out. I mean, not so much Fireteam Dirty Bomb, but Combined Arms, Assault, and 12v12. Try those out. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, and let me know if you guys have ever reverse boosted or know people that do, and if it actually does make a difference, because I still don't think it would make a huge difference, but I also have never really explored that path. I know people do it. Don't know how successful it is. I'm going to leave it here. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. There's no hard feelings. Subscribe for more videos in the future. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.